where you're telling people, well, this is what I do. Well, I don't think your schedule works in the long term like that. It's my opinion. But I think the best way to service machines is in the morning, because there's less activity happening. Once you get to that 10 o'clock time frame, you're facing a lot of people coming in for meetings and attorney visits and the whole thing. That doesn't happen at 7:30, 8 in the morning. So I got him a little annoyed that he interjected his opinion during what was really supposed to be my meeting with the host. I know he was trying to help, but I'm also a different distance away from him. And I keep my candy refrigerated, where Mark just keeps it in his warehouse, and then he puts it in the machine. And it's always sort of warm during summer. So I need to do something where our candy does not get warm. And that's the biggest difference. So, all in all, they look like they're fairly easy to service. Roy and Bill, right now, are going to go out on Mondays and take drinks to them and fill their drinks up to save us on the trouble of drinks. And then I'm on a loop. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, they're going to go back and stock the machines in those units. And then I will have a Saturday once a week, that I go and take care of. For the first month, I'll do it straight through the first, 4 weeks. And then we will, I can't think right now. And then we will try and do it one weekend when we don't go during the second or third weekend of the month to see how it goes. But so far, I think we can make it work. So there's that. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much where things are at. I mean, we also took Mark back, and we saw how far away he lives, which is not as far as away as I live or my storage unit is, but he's definitely a commute from there. And I saw his truck. He uses essentially an old U-Haul truck. It does have good mileage on it, but it's not air conditioned in the back, which is always a problem. And number two, it might be a little too big for doing stuff like this, because it just doesn't seem necessary to have that big of a structure to load all those locations. I mean, it will help. Do not get me wrong, it will help to have those little carts designed the way they're designed, but it's not necessarily going to be it's not necessarily required to have that stuff. Put it that way. We could do it the way we've been doing it, because Darrington is essentially the same size as Ellis is, and we could service that location the same way. The only difference between Darrington and Ellis is that the one in South only has 4 machines, or 8 machines for all visitation areas, and Ellis has 11 machines. So that will be a question. I don't think I'm going to need a bigger truck though. I think I will invest in one so that we don't have to dismantle our totes and stack our drinks in the car the same way. But long term, I do not believe that I am going to. Long term, I do believe I'm going to buy a high ceilinged box van that's lower to the ground, so we can pull our carts into it, strap them down, and keep it in place. It'll be easier to get in and out of the truck, less unloading time, less loading and unloading time, and keep it air conditioned. So there you have it. There you have it. I am excited about it, and looking forward to seeing what comes next tomorrow. I should share this with you too. So our meetings were at 11 and 1. They changed from 11. The 11 o'clock was fine. The 2 o'clock, the 1 o'clock was moved to 2 o'clock. We would have been finished by about 4, but then Roy and I took Mark home and looked at his warehouse and truck and all that. So when I told you I thought we'd give it back by, I was hoping 5, maybe 6. It was 7. It's just a little after 9 now. So we started at 9, Roy and I. Didn't get back till 7. So 10 hours today. Much longer than I expected. And tomorrow, hopefully, will be fairly easy. I'm hoping. There we go. There we go. Still got 3 days of the week left of work. Of consistent, have to do type of work. And then we'll move on to next week and it gets even busier. But I'm learning a lot about the system for how we're going to do things. System for how we're going to learn to do things. Like I said, I think we're going to do our efforts on Monday. And then Tuesday load, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or potentially Wednesday, Thursday, load the units. We shall see. We shall see. All right. I'm going to get out of here, get some rest, because I have a lot of energy, but it's almost jittery energy because of all the stuff we have. Oh yeah, and it is. Oh, I should mention this. I was talking about that inventory yesterday for Mark. He's going to leave in the machines. My biggest concern is that all of it is a lot of the same, like 4 machines in a row are all the same stuff. I already told you. I didn't look at expiration dates. I have to do that next week, but he has a lot of the same stuff, man. I hope I can get rid of it before it goes bad. So I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. I appreciate the views. We hit 10,000 views, by the way, yesterday. And I was so excited. 10,000 views. Thanks to you guys. Hell yeah. High five. 5. You go on, baby. Bad people. You awesome. You guys are great. You've been super supportive. And I am incredibly appreciative. So my deepest thanks. Just can't even express, because as I've told you before, I was anticipating getting 10,000 views by December 31st. That was my goal. Well, as of August 11th, we hit that goal. And it wasn't just me. Without you, I would have never hit that goal. So, we hit 10,000 views. Let's see what we accomplish by December 31st. I'm not going to set a new goal for December 31st. I'm going to let things happen as they're supposed to, because we already did our first goal. Everything else is profit, let's put it that way. Not because I'm making any money off of it, but because it just shows us what we can accomplish over the next 4 months 4.5 months. We hit 10,000 in 7.5. A little less than 7.5. What can we do by December 31st? It's beyond the charts. Anything, even 3 more views, will make us. And we're at 10,010 views right now. That was what I saw last. So now, we could, if we even hit 10,100 views by December 31st, we're doing great. Because it's 100 more views than we expected. I think we can do even better. Maybe 250, 250 extra. We'll see what happens. Let's just ride the wave and enjoy it. We've accomplished something. And bigger and better things are coming in my business and in the content I can provide and offer for fun. Everything. Across the board, we're doing great. So once again, I really, beyond words that really aren't cliche anymore, I don't know what else to say, but thank you. I appreciate it very much. Very, very much. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow. Take great care and live with passion. Bye.